A woman wants to put her husband's mom out of the house, arguing that she doesn't help pay the bills. But the internet's not on her side, and people are questioning her motives. Is she setting fair boundaries or just being disrespectful? Let's break it down.
Hey, look, man, I'm gonna be real with you. It is, I know how you do with your mouth. Did you my mama out?
Is that what your mama said?
Are you laughing about that?
What's going on here?
I ain't laughing. I mean, I can't laugh because I say what I said to your mama about what's going on in this house. Your mama don't pay no bills and she got to go.
My mama don't pay no...
I said what I said. She might not have had to like what I had to say, but I said what I said. She ain't my mama.
I can't imagine how a man would feel hearing his wife wanting to kick the mother outside. And I pray no man agrees with this.
I don't care where she goes. I told her.
Okay. Where is your mama? How about that? Where is your mama?
We ain't talking about my mama. My
We ain't
mama
talking
ain't
about
in
your
here.
mama.
She ain't in
Okay.
here.
Look, man,
Your
I have
mama
the
ain't
ability
here.
to take
But
care
she
of
ain't
my
gonna be no
mama.
more. I told her she could
Listen,
that's what
look,
she need
look,
to
you
do.
got 2 ears, you got 1 mouth, all right? How about you listen one time?
Yeah, well, you then.
I got the ability to take care of you and my mama.
I hear you.
So what the problem is?
It's just selfish on her end, since he's the one paying for everything.
She the problem. She don't need to be here. She don't pay no bills. She got too much mouth. She always coming in.
Too much mouth.
Or she be instigating, stirring the pot, always throwing stones and hiding her hands. She got to go. I don't care where she go, man. Your mama very much so sane. She can take care of herself. You enabling your mama. You enabling her, letting her live here. She just
Enabling her?
She
My mama took care of me when I was 18 years old.
And you
What
38
nonsense?
now. You ain't supposed to be taking care of her. Why she ain't got no man of her own?
Who the do you think you are?
Thinking that a true man would put his mother second is a crazy idea.
Why is she here? Look at that. What sense does that even make?
What is the real
Because
problem?
your mama, she supposed to live here.
So
Your mama broke. Your mama don't want to pay no
Where you
bills.
work? Where you work? Where you work?
I work here.
You
It's
work
my
here? What
job
you
to
do?
hold the house down. Your mama don't work
You
here.
hold the
Your mama
house
don't
down?
live here. She don't need to live here. She don't need to live here. I got you. I don't need to work. I
Who
work
bought
on
that?
looking like I look.
Who bought this skirt right here? Who bought that?
I did with your money.
Who
What's
got
up?
your hair done? I did.
Gotcha.
So I have the
What they
ability
got
to
to
take
do
care
with
of
your
you and my
mama?
mom.
What they got to do with your mama?
I think she just doesn't like the mother and wants her gone. And she's just making excuses.
Your mama didn't pay for it, so your mama got to go. You got a problem with that? You got a problem with that?
Look, my mama was here first.
It wasn't.
You
It was
second.
never discussed.
Always know
Listen,
that.
I ain't know. We
You
trying
gotta
to build
see
a
what-
family.
you
How we
gotta-
gonna make a family with your mama here? Like what that? Get her to her mouth. What that look like? That don't even look right. That don't even sound right. Oh, I'm trying to raise a family. I'm trying to build a life with a man and his mama. Like I'm not with that.
So
you
what-
can be okay with that. I'm not okay with that. I told her she got to go.
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man.
Remember that your mother is the first human that fought and believed in you. So never betray that bond for a stranger.
So what you
I
said
said what I
earlier about my mama talk too much
I said
again?
what I said.
You said my mama talk too much,
She
right?
do.
Hey, Facebook
She can
Live.
talk,
Look,
she can talk so much,
This
too much
one right
somewhere
here
else. She ain't gonna
said
do it in
my
my
mama
house.
talk too much.
She not gonna do it in my house. She can talk too much
Oh, it's
somewhere
your
else.
house.
Yeah.
What do you contribute? You
Myself.
think just because you sleep with me, that means
Yep.
that's enough?
Your mama not sleeping with you. You want to sleep with your mama?
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
I thought you was a sickie.
You know-
See,
You know what?
that's the real conversation we need to have right there.
You need
Maybe
to
your
get-
mama wants you. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to give you to your mama, huh?
Making fun of him and using sarcasm like this is only making it worse.
We need to think about that. Maury, let's call Maury. Maury, my husband's mama is in love with him. That's what it is.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
My husband to be. You see how I claim that? I'm manifesting. Trying to get your mama out of here so I can make you my husband. And so you trying to go off on me. I'm trying to build our life. I'm trying to think about the future. And you mad? That's your mama doing that to you. That's your mama. You a mama's boy. You a real mama's boy.
You know what? I'm gonna just go to this
I
room.
cussed his mama out. So she got to go. I don't care where she go, but she getting out.
Imagine having to put up with this every day. I honestly cannot imagine that. The people who ask, how are we going to raise a family with your mom around or have a future? What do they think a family is? A mother is the past, and there is no future without it.
Alright, good night, love you. Love you more. Wait. She says she made a homemade cottage pie tonight, but she's been on her feet all day. So now my bloody hips hurt now. She's got to bed already.
30 years old and still has to ring his mum every night to say good night, love you.
So what? What's wrong with that?
It's just cringy, isn't it?
How is it cringy?
Men used to go to war and now they say, love you, mummy.
This is another reason why men are private about their feelings. It doesn't mean they don't have any. It just means they choose not to show them off to avoid being made fun of.
Oh my god, do you know what? You actually do my head in. Why are you videoing me again?
Because people need to see.
See what? Do you
how
know,
weird it is?
Do you know what the weird thing is, yeah? Is that you video me and you having disputes and then you upload it to TikTok thinking everyone's going to go in your favour and they don't. That's the weird bit. It's only you that thinks it.
Well, no, because even my friends think it's strange.
Your friends?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
For one, we both know you haven't got any friends, and two, even if you did have friends, which you don't, I wouldn't give a shit what they think.
Good night, mummy. Love you, mummy. Hope he hits better.
Do you know what? I've realised what it is. It's because your mum doesn't love you, innit?
What?
Your mum doesn't love you, and that's what the problem is.
Emotional, damn!
He handled the situation the best way he could and gave her something good to think about.
Please got my phone?
Yeah, it's your mom.
Oh, pick it up for me.
Hello? What are you talking about? Hold on, what?
What? No, hey, come on, this is my mom. Hello, mom. Hey, don't be calling my mom. What's wrong with you? No, it don't matter, mom. Hello. Would you hang up? Why you calling my mom? What's wrong with you?
Women.
Even if this is a joke, it's really where a man draws the line. Never insult his family.
Kind of hard for me to say, but, you know, I've been dating him since 2015. I met him when he was 21. No. And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017.
Wait for it.
And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
Imagine finding out something similar about a partner. It is truly traumatizing, and I refuse to believe this.
It's in the back, your girl or your mom?
My mom!
Wow.
Listen to me. And my mother would have
The reason
no...
I said wow is because you said it fast. She's
No,
like,
my mother got to sit in the back. Are you crazy? You think I'm driving with my woman next to me in the car. We go pick up my mother. I'm gonna tell my woman, get out the car and sit in the back.
I think that answer to that question is tricky.
No, it's not.
It is.
My mom got to sit in the back.
You know why it's tricky? Because it's one of those things you want your woman to be able to ask your mom, like, come on, mom, you can sit in the front.
If she wanted to do that, that's up to her.
It is truly sad to see a man choose his wife first over his mother. I'm not saying the wife should be neglected, but the mother should always come first.
But I would never create a standard for my woman to get out of the car to sit in the back for my mom.
You serious?
No. Ain't nothing wrong with the back of the car.
You getting a ride.
Them cushions feel just as good as the one in the front. Facts. Sit down.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
What did you just say?
That I'm bringing the kids to my mom because she wants to see them.
You're not bringing no kids to your mom. You're not bringing the kids over. Do you want the kids around somebody that talks poorly about their mother all the time?
I'm not gonna let her do that.
I will never put my kids in a room with someone that talks poorly about the woman that has created them.
Refusing for the kids to see their grandmother is just toxic behavior at this point.
It will never happen.
Everything's gonna be solved. But, you know, she wants to see them. She misses the
kids. She doesn't get that. She doesn't get that privilege. She doesn't get that privilege anymore. She doesn't get that privilege anymore. You either put her
in her grandkids.
Poor excuse of a grandmother for her to even call them her grandkids. That's hilarious. You either put her in her place.
What do you mean by that?
You either put her in her place or you just cut her off completely. That's if you care about your family.
I am putting her in her place.
You are putting her in her place?
Yeah, I'm not letting her come over here.
Jaime, you know what? I'm just gonna take the kids.
This is purely manipulative behavior. The fact that each time he refuses to do what she says.
And I'm gonna go. When you figure...
Where are you gonna go? What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
You're not going anywhere with my kids.
With your kids.
How about no? Did y'all see the story about the husband that put his wife and 2-month-old baby out because his wife punched his mother in the face? So the husband was cooking dinner, made dinner for his whole family, and the wife was breastfeeding, so she had to go in the other room and feed the baby when it was time to eat. And as a mother, you have to understand that breastfeeding is a job. It is the hardest thing you will ever do in your entire life. So anyway, she goes in to eat. He puts the plate in the microwave. Well, the niece gets done eating and she wants more food and there's no leftovers. So he says, here, eat some crackers or something. And then he goes outside to shoot the stuff with his family. And when he comes back in, there's a bunch of commotion going on because his mother gave his wife's plate of food to the niece. And the niece ate the wife's food while she was in the bedroom feeding the baby. So then when the wife confronted the mother-in-law about it, she says, oh, well, you can lose a couple of pounds anyways. You need to lose some anyways. And was like smacking her belly.
Okay.
So the wife just lays mama out.
This is not okay in any situation. Despite the context, we do not tolerate violence here under any circumstances. She could have sat down and talked it over or ordered food, but she chose the wrong way to deal with it.
Right in the floor. So I feel like this was pent-up anger. I feel like the wife had been dealing with stuff from the past from the mother-in-law.
Oh, boo-hoo.
I don't think that she would have just did that just if it was that one thing that happened. I think that multiple things had happened and had been dismissed and her feelings weren't heard and she had just had enough.
Good luck with that in court.
At that point. But the husband gets mad and tells everybody to leave, including his wife and newborn baby. So she leaves and she doesn't have contact with him for a whole week. She's like ignoring all his texts, all his calls, everything. And then when she does show up, she serves him with divorce papers because she's divorcing him now. Husbands, would you put your wife and baby out? And wives, would you divorce your husband over that?
She belongs to the streets.
What do you guys think about this? Are you on the husband's side or the wife's?
How would you say the mom is more important than the wife in your opinion?
Because if I'm having issues with my wife, I'll always go to my mom first. And then if I'm having issues with my mom, like, we'll always work it out with each other. I have a skewed perspective too, because my dad isn't in my life. It's an interesting perspective for me. But like, my mom is always like that rock, that like steady point in my life. That'll always just, I know she'll be there for me and I love her with all my heart.
If you had a situation where you had to choose between your mom's life and your wife's life, who would you choose?
I would choose my mom's life, but I know my mom would tell me to choose my wife's life.
A man that values his parents and family above everything else would never lose his way.
Mom is the type of person where she's very, very compassionate, very, very kind. So I know that she would tell me to make the decision to save my wife's life, but I wouldn't want to save my mom's life.
Gotcha.
Because your mom's the best person in the world. She's the most important woman in the world. Your mom's always going to be there for you. She gave birth to you. She brought you into this world. She's going to care for you more than anyone else ever will. So.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby!
Babe, I got a question.
What's up?
If you were to only having to save one life, you can only save one.
Okay.
Between me and your mama, which one are you picking? And we're gonna get ate up, like real vicious death, like by piranhas, one by one, just taking bits of my body. I mean, her body. Which one?
No, you was right. Your body. You was right.
You picking your mom?
Bro, I'm picking my mom. I'm sorry, but I might lose my mom.
Got him!
What the about everything we've been through 8 years?
I don't know what she was thinking would happen.
Yeah,
we soulmates.
My mom, that's 24 years right there, so I mean, I'm sorry.
What she do for you that I can't do?
Everything.
24 is far greater than just 8 years.
She's done everything for me. I mean, I'm saying you be throwing some, but what's that versus a mother? You know what I'm saying? I raised the kids by myself and everything like that, but like, I'm sorry, girl, you getting ate the fuck up. Like, they dropping you in there and you getting swarmed in, and I ain't gonna look. I don't even want to see it. Like, that's how much it's gonna hurt me, but you just not coming over my mom.
That's crazy.
I'm sorry. The boys gonna miss you though, but you gonna make some real good piranha dessert. I know how that tastes.
She thought she was going to make a cute video where the guy picks her over his mother, but he surprised her.
Okay.
You good? You just completely stole our moment.
How? Hold on, bro. How?
This mother was happy her son was going to have a daughter, but they just decided to make it a big deal because she hugged him first.
Come on, man. This is our baby. And the gender. It's not like I'm worried. I just want to address it because I don't think this was right. I'm excited that you have your baby. You didn't allow him to hook me. I'm his wife. You didn't allow him to hook me.
Yeah.
Are you sure if you did? Like, what's the problem? Yes, but then we just found out we're gonna have a little baby girl.
It's fine, it's fine.
I just want to get that it's my best friend. No, you yourself, Daddy.
Look, everyone's happy. Come on, let's
No, wait a minute. No. Go on.
The guy was trying his best to make the situation calmer, but in today's world, you really can't pick the middle and make everyone happy.
I don't think this is right because you just literally threw yourself at Dane, ended up on the sofa. He couldn't even like hug me. Right, listen, are you a little bit hormonal?
We're very
Why is everyone staring at me and attacking me? Come on, look, honestly, we're having a nice day. We'll tidy your place up. You have a nice day. And I'm done with this. I'm done with it.
Stop it. Get some help. Who do you guys think was in the wrong here? It's a really complicated one.
Hello.
Hi, Tina.
Hi, honey. How are you?
Good. I'm just out right now, and Josh isn't answering the phone. You said he was at home with you with the kids. Can you put him on for me?
He's busy right now with the kids. He's in the pool. I mean, I can't put him on. I mean, stop being so needy. Let the guy have some fun. He's swimming.
Okay, but it's kind of important. Can you just get him on the phone?
Oh, come on, baby. It can't be that important. I'll tell him whatever you need me to tell him. Or just wait until you get home and you can talk to him. You're swimming with the kids. They're going to all cry, and then I'll have to go out there. It's just going to be crazy. You'll be all right, you know. You'll be fine. Give the guy a break.
Wow.
It's one of the sweetest moments. This mother covered for her son because she knew his wife was going to give him trouble, and this act would save him from countless arguments.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess he's just swimming with the kids. You can't get him.
No, honey, he's swimming with the kids. Oh, man, I don't know what you don't get. Just give him a break. You don't need him every minute of the day. Jeez, I mean, you just left. You'll be fine.
All right, well, okay.
We'll see you when you get home. Bye.
All right, bye.
Let's go.
So who's swimming with the kids then right now?
His mother should get the Best Mom of the Year award.
But what I'm saying is, why are you paying her rent and her?
Because she lost her job and she's behind on the rent, and she stays with and she has my son, and I'm gonna make sure he's straight. I'm not gonna have my son out on the street.
I'm not saying he's gonna be on the street. If she knew how to take care of y'all's kid, then he wouldn't be on the street.
Yeah, but it takes two people to take care of a kid.
I realize that, but this is like cutting into us. And I'm really not feeling this.
You're not feeling me taking care of my son, basically.
No, you're taking care of your son, but why don't you bring your son to your house so she could pay her own rent?
Because she's the one that has custody of him. And she's the one that's been taking care of him all this time.
Well, then now y'all need to find a way to split custody or something, because it's cutting into us, and I don't like it.
When it cut into us more, if he was actually staying with me. Exactly.
This is how a smart man handles the conflict. He states the facts and shocks them with the truth.
The woman that you're going to marry, her mother, yeah, that woman. History has taught us that the mother-in-law has caused more problems within a person's marriage than any other person. They meddle, they criticize, they say bad things about the father, her husband, and somehow relate that over to you. And then all of a sudden, the woman that you are marrying is comparing you to her father. That her mother was just criticizing. Marriage is not easy, but it's not real hard either if you do the right things. First of all, if you have in-laws living with you, you're doomed. Yeah, but they babysit. Doesn't matter. Is having a instant babysitter worth it for your marriage? Probably not.
This guy speaks from vast experience. So as men, we should always listen to our older friends.
Because in time, that's going to cause trouble. If you think, sir, that your mother-in-law can remain quiet as you conduct your life, as you run your home, you are delusional. She will be chirping in your wife's ear constantly. So I like to tell people, move far away from your in-laws, or far enough where they actually have to think about it and plan coming to see you, getting in the car, taking a trip to come see you, or you have to do the same. You have to think about it.
This is why it's better to stay single and happy rather than deal with all of these complications. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.